My up. Yep. Disclaimer: content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Trading involves substantial risk. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Viewers are responsible for their own trading decisions. No guarantees of success or profitability. Here we are. This morning I was thinking of trading with my small account. I got a couple of contracts I could place. If I get a good momentum into this trading session, into NY Open, I think this morning I figured I was only gonna go with the rally. Yeah, I gotta catch up on these charts. I think the 4 is creating a doji here, like a red. 1 hour is green. We're gonna push above on the 5. So I think I had targets retracing to 46 and 66. Since it's MES, we're getting a break above. Could be a defensive hold at 68.30 this morning. Potentially could enter here. Might want to wait or created a FEG trading above this VWAP. So you got to consider deeper pullbacks because of the war, with heavy shorting and less demand, light volume, but being a part of this retracement rally after a gap down overnight and a push above, a break above 68.23. This after this candle, 68.20 to 30 to 40 potentially. So we want to see someone step in first, and then we're in on that demand after this demand, after shorting has established a range, and we switch back to a demand after sell-offs, waiting for a retracement of this gap down. So we're going to be part of longs. I think I'm only taking longs this morning unless we get, because we're getting a substantial hold here. But I am bearish overall. Markets seem to be lifting somehow. There's upwards pressures, nice moves these last few days. Like this day, we got 3 minutes. Okay, so we have this initial leading into today. Well, today's Monday. Let's see what happened over the weekend. So we get this push here around 9 a.m. Consolidates into the next day also. Gets a push down. Breaks a high, but retraces this initial move to 68.47. Opens down to 67.79. And finds a low at 67.79. Pushes up. Gets a bit of a retracement. Looks like it could be in buyer's hands. Could be finding high than most recent highs. Basically price discovery to the upside. Wait for selling to be done and demand to kick in this first high. There is a sell-off. So I am temporarily bullish for today until we reach highs, and I'd be wary around 68.50. Got a minute and a half until open. I think I might wait to take this trade, or I might be part of it. I'm just gonna send first. Get a good feel for the markets, be in the trade. Make some profit, wait for this pullback. Short selling, a little bit heavy, could retrace a bit more. 68.20 area before we get a demand. Okay, so I need more people to know that I'm live streaming somehow. I just looking for a community, looking for people who've been trading for a couple years, people who know what they're doing. Gotta get better. Not looking to like educate really or teach. It just maybe people can see what it looks like to take good trades or lose a trade, and we can just learn together. So we're getting a push up here, not really any selling going on. 6:30 open. Nice volume. Could be a part of this. Just waiting for selling to happen. We're getting a continuation. People getting in here. Not too much selling pressure. This candle's holding at 37. Steady volume here. Not too much of a little bit more selling. Could be shorting these highs here. 37 up, a hold to the downside, a break. Do we go with this? I think I was going to take pullbacks to the upside, wait until selling stops. I'm bearish overall, so that's why it looks good to take, but I'll be going against the current trend. But I want to see this hold a little bit. Could retest this hold at 37. Created a FEG this morning, the last 20 minutes, 10, 12 minutes. Got a doji. 68.35. Holds. So are they building this to the upside? Got first green. Getting a nice hold and push back up 36. More selling and shorting pressure. Could be an interesting retest or hold or break. Looks like a break to the downside, retracing, heavy shorting, good opportunity to the downside. Could be hold up, accumulating these shorts. Accumulating around 33. Looks like more heavy shorting pressure. What do I feel apprehensive to take this?
Order filled.
Put this at this high. I think we caught a high here. Just a little bit unsure. Could trade lower all day. Realistic profit target. See a break below this recent. Could be heavy shorting. I like the way this is moving down. Want to trail early. Maybe even break even here for an early free trade if we get good downwards momentum.
Stop filled.
We got a retracement, free trade, so we're gonna push this back to the downside. Did tap on my entry. And this is when demand steps in more than a retrace. Back up to this first initial break too. So this is the battle going on here with uncertainty. It's gonna break highs, demand's done. Selling should step in. Accumulation of sales here to the next profit target that is bullish for the day.
Order submitted. Order filled.
We gotta push above here. Might be a nice hold. Defensive off of 30. Not too much selling going on. Could keep this within a range actually for a sell-off of this overnight gap down if they didn't do it already. Just got to keep this above 50 before we get liquidated. We're getting pushed back down. This could be a lower high. Head and shoulders and bearish for the day, sell off. I want this to retest that high potentially if we don't get a low here. Demand stepped back in. Selling stop. They're creating a range here. It's a decent move overnight, so should be slippage to the upside if there's more shorting. Probably selling the shorts here. That'll be a lack of demand. And this 5 is a red, so let's get a reversal here to the downside. The hour's still up, could just be a pullback. It's a bigger pullback on the 5. We need a demand, got these levels wrong. Getting stopped here. Could be one more trade.
Stop filled.
Ooh, actually, it's got to be a tight trade. Now we're bearish.
Order filled.
Going with it and taking profit. Don't want to get liquidated too soon. Maybe we get a waterfall right here. Or we get a break and retest and you should take profit. Gotta see weakness in these candles. Nobody's long on NASDAQ. Got 32% more long on S&P, but could get a long squeeze. This is a break in the last 2 5s, the last 3. Targeting 24. Targeting these lows here. Do you take profit or get defensive? Do you keep the stop where it is? Retraces FEG, people taking profit down here. Heard demand back up to. Got to keep my stop relatively close. Hopefully I just take profit this next time and fight a better entry. Hopefully this gets some downwards pressure. So relief of this downwards move. Establish potential direction this morning. Trading into lower profit targets around 20 and 15. Potentially around 22. Getting some downwards pressure at 30. Could be defensive to the downside. That is a significant pullback. It's supposed to be rallying, and then we get about to get liquidated. Just need a first initial to lose a few times so I can get back up. I want to feel the risk parameters to be too tight. You gotta feel like you can lose all this money, like $500 to $1,000. I think $5,000 would be the perfect amount of money to start with trading MES and MNQ. Getting pushed back up here. Supposed to be with the rally where selling stopped, and then they're gonna find a new level, and this is gonna stop me out. I'm out for the day with live, and then we go.
Stop filled.
Then we go demo MNQ. Let's go see, because MNQ seems to be the. Let me reset a little bit. Yeah, this is a tight range here, but we are bearish and we seen a break, and I could have extended that, but I didn't have enough without getting liquidated. 51.51. Gotta fund that. 35.399. And then the strategy is this. Trade around 25.2. Getting a push below 25.2. See, these numbers make sense. There's rounded numbers that just below created FEG, bearish. I'm in here.
Order filled.
Just one. Heavy shorts, lower highs. Break below, just my profit target. Be aggressive here. See a break below. We get this range. Gotta close a below or hold. Defensive off of 94. Seeing a slight reversal here, potentially bull flag after a relief. Accumulation and shorting here. Want to extend my profit target, or do I just take profit? Be forgetting to take profit here. Slightly volatile, uncertain morning. But we are bearish on the 5. Nice move, nice second candle to the downside. 25.180. Could be a continuation, a deeper pullback. 25.130. Do get a steady hold, sell off in the morning. Man, why sell offs? Finds a high and then sells off. So you could be part of those shorts for the day, unless demand is tricky.
Stop filled.
Yeah, see, they stop selling and immediately you gotta trail those stops on shorts and take profit as soon as possible. This was an accumulation to the upside. Let's see how this looks. This shorting created FEG, broke above 200. Bit slippy, trading into 645 mid-range. Lower half of this bearish top here. I think it's gonna be an accumulation to the downside. That was a sweep of weekends. We got short stepping in. We have demand stepping in. The seller could be playing around here. Could be finding direction at this point. They stepped in and sold around 22, 25, 230, so they're keeping these highs. It's like so we're gonna find an entry and wait until 25, 260 sweep. It looks like we're ranging. So then in balance, we're gonna trade back up into 25, 230, take advantage of this 200 level. Target 230. Some selling going on. Yesterday's low. I think Friday's low. Is that Friday? Yeah, Friday's low. Again, it looks like a break to the downside. Want to get a retest. These are retesting a lot, but we can get a break now.
Order filled.
Actually, we just got low. We didn't get a break. I want to trail this quickly. Take profit on this break. Why am I getting it stopped out? What is my... Taking profit down here. See break below, inducing shorts. Take profit. Another red. So I'll break below, inducing shorts. Taking profit. Smaller candle, FEG off of waiting for an equal move to into weakness.
Order filled.
This is gonna relief, and then we're gonna find a better entry. I think bearish at this level. Deeper pullbacks on a bearish move. Accumulation and sweep to the downside. Accumulation and sweep to the downside again. I have enough in my account to trade MNQ a couple times. Just need to have like 500. I'm gonna get this down first, figure out how to scalp MNQ. Do that for until I could fill my account. So I need to do this and be able to do this starting with nothing and then flip that. If I could do that, that would be the... I have learned a skill that doesn't require any too much money. Just initially some good trades.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Getting a break below, gonna keep the stop here the same. Got direction. Gonna take profit into weakness. Could be an accumulation, but more selling, a little bit heavier on the shorts. On a reaccumulation for its next leg. Just the break area around 170. It's 160. And push back up. Taking profit, relieving these orders. Too deep of a pullback.
Stop filled.
I don't know what that is. That's an anomaly. That tapped to 200. That was the craziest sweep I've seen. Dang, see, stuff like that happens. The volatility on these sweeps in the 645. Everybody stops for too close, and then you got trailed. This short squeeze made the biggest move, biggest candle of the day. Dang, they're not taking profit here, leaving some off. Got to break those recent highs, retrace. Thinking of sellers are gonna step in around 25,230. Should have trusted the rally of the day. Defended 25,180. Hindsight, gotta push way above this mad slippage. Anybody in the taking profit. Okay, so it was bearish for the day. Bearish until. Okay, so that was that move. Demand. Heavy shorting gonna come in. What does this go with the trend? I don't know. It's an explosive move though. Retrace to the bottom. That was a quick long. You had to be the one to. That was the operator behind that to get this push. Be part of this demand along this. 25,270. That's a heck of extended. $25.3. Potentially, who knows how far this can go up. It should be in on this. First red. Not seeing no reds. Dang. Was it a demand long zone that I missed here? This low. These recent overnight lows. They're protecting this 170 area. Overnight. Yeah. So you could have got in on that for a 100-point freaking push. Gnarly move. Was not part of it. Rally to recent highs. Deeper pullbacks. The recent high would be there. Is there going to be a retracement of this? Some days are good, some days are bad, but I gotta manage the bad days better, and on the good days make more than to make up for, and just gotta average for the week more than. So we got Monday open. We can get the break even. We got nice shorts here.
Order filled.
With potential retracement, heavy shorts. We're gonna ride this down. Back to VWAP. Take profit.
Order filled. Order filled.
It's liquid here. And break below. Nice. Retracement. Who knows how low this could go. Demand. Taking profit on this next leg down. Oh, demand didn't step in.
Order filled.
Got another push to the downside.
Order filled.
Profit taken on this candle. I'm just trusting bearish moves more because I know there's selling going on. Demand was just crazy slippage and rolled that one up, but more sure of this downwards pressure, that there's more operators that are bearish than this brand new move to the downside, potentially if heavy shorting steps in. There isn't some slippage to the upside again. Need some downward pressure for a second leg. Maybe even 1-to-1. Get ready to take profit and trail. Don't wrist is going slingshot. Or I don't know if the magnet is up here, up there, or quick sell off, quick exchange of hands. Defensive at 170. Or taking profit, could get defensive here again. Slowing down.
Stop filled.
Does this mean I'm bullish or I need to find a better entry? Looks like that relief to about 50. The second move, here's the demand right here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Retrace these highs, potentially. Retrace his move, start trailing. Get a nice candle here. Ooh, let's go break even. We gotta hold. Think about closing this position on this break.
Order filled.
Okay, 55 down for the day. And then this could reach a high, potentially shorten steps in here, and then we get more downwards pressure. It's a bit extended up here, new range, potentially just below 300. Get some downwards pressure off of 300, maybe a lower high. Taking profit, going back down.
Order submitted.
Cover this high.
Order canceled.
Oh, that's a gnarly candle. Getting a hold over here. Adjust this. Just beyond, maybe. Want to play around here.
Order filled.
And then exit early, maybe. We do get a break below this 55. Or we can get in a bull flag. Or demand stepping at these highs. Or short squeeze. A bit volatile. Potential top here. Accumulating for a downside move. Might not be pretty. Low upwards pressure. I think I'm a bit emotionally charged here. I gotta take a step back. It's just only taking good trades that make sense in the moment. We'll be too short here. We're seeing a break above demand, step in for potential highs and getting stopped just beyond. We need to save this 80 level. Or we get a sweep of shorts here. Short stepping in potentially. We got big defensive seller here. Just selling. Maybe they're selling the shorts potentially. I don't know if there's a demand at this high. Could be a lower high. Look for a deeper pullback. 25,230. Let's start de-risking here. Break even if we get a break below. Looks like there's just upwards pressure and a defensive move to the upside. Just gotta go with the flow trading strategy. It's like taking every turn and every trade for an hour, seeing the result of an hour of trading. trying to read an hour of trading, getting in on the moves, seeing a break above with this last screen. Potential slippage. If there is a hold at this level, I don't know if they're taking profit at these highs from that move up. If they didn't catch that, or from this move up, they got defensive at VWAP. This has been rallying on the higher time frames.
Stop filled.
So we can push to the upside, deeper level, maybe. Getting this move to 300. If I had $5,000 to start with, I think I could flip that. I would just take my time, take the good trades. Well, how do you know if a good trade is coming up or not? Just confluence with levels and reversals. Those are a bit risky because you can see breaks. Getting out of that reversal and getting in on the continuation quickly. Those are also risky too because it could be a fake out and come back in within the range, a new high. Gonna pull back, and if it established direction, that was a big green candle. Doji at the top, another push to the upside. There's a huge demand for this to retrace, and it didn't make its move on the hour. There was a significant pullback, but we're seeing a push above. Now we're at this pivot point after a gap down over the weekend. A huge move from 180 to 200. That's 140 point move, 100 and 200 point move, 220 to the upside. If you caught this low, 2,580. That's just overnight. Dang, who would have known there's going to be a rally to recent highs and deeper pullbacks? The war heavy shorting, less demand. Yeah, that had me questionable. That was going to keep me bearish because there's the war, retracement, rally. And just to remind myself, this is just a retracement to rally. So there was that retracement of that gap down. We get a rally towards recent highs. Now we're at the top of this range. Want to get a close, a couple of 5-minute closes to the downside, but there's a defensive long operator here. Can't imagine that there'd be too much retail at this time. But they did invest and they did make this price move quickly and probably taking profit up here. Am I going to fade to a reversion? Or is this a hold above 25.3 and stick with the rally trend? And the pullback is to 3 and we get heavy demand. Another move, potentially. I don't know where this rally is coming from. Yo, this move is crazy looking. We're finding these highs though, little by little. Last 5 minutes was a doji, moved 50 points, retraced, and then moved back up. So we're looking for like around an entry around 90 or 80 for longs, long inducing. We got a doji on the 1 hour that just opened down a little bit on the 4 hour. Doji also around 300. So they wanted to get to 300. Could be fluctuation around 3. I don't trade very well on Mondays. I think I'm too excited to get into the trade and Monday, I think everybody's a little bit uncertain over the weekend, and as Sunday plays out off a light volume and lots of selling going on and lots of uncertainty of demand during wartime, particularly for who knows. So overall trend was that was just a nice candle. I think we're at highs now. That's what this wanted to do, get to 25,300. Now what next? Be another demand to the upside. So bounce off a 3. It's just a strange morning. How do I? Oh, because I missed this. What? It's up 0.14% for the morning. Open at 25,000. Out to 300 points. When did it open at 25? When is it open? I think it opens at midnight. So I couldn't really do it this morning, but I'm not down too much. Let me take a break. I'll be right back. Let's see if we get a better read on this market right now. It's a bit of a consolidation up here. Pull back on the 5. Defensive posture around 90 and 300. Or it could be a double top. Accumulation of shorts. Deeper retracement. Break below inducement of shorts, targeting a demand around 25.60. Break below 300. FEG off of 20. Break below. 5-minute candle.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Control this quickly off of this high. Target this 260 just above VWAP. Break below that pivot. Balancing this high here. Potentially. Bull flag. Couple legs up. Push down off of 320. Inducing shorts here. Could be short squeeze. Doji. Or it could be heavy inducement of shorts. Again, an absorption of orders. And push below 300. An absorption. Switch. See if shorts are heavier. Or we get a short squeeze. Or this is the move and reversal for the upside and we stay out. We take profit quickly on this next leg. This could be a build if this is an outside candle. It's an outside candle, it's way more shorts. Second leg, potential to 70. Let's keep that 725. We got 1 to 2. Start showing this on this next leg. Let's get a cascade waterfall. Quick profits to the downside. Broke this low. Broke. In a continuation, a potential close here. It could be a fake out of this upper range, taking profit anyways for better entry. Heavy inducement of shorts the last minute. Doji, not a green. Downwards pressure, battle going on. Adding to these lows, maybe short squeeze, potential inducement of orders to the downside. That's we need a outside candle for this close, or we are out. Break below. Continuation. Into weakness here. It's a strong candle. Into weakness.
Order filled.
So I was into weakness, but could be another continuation. The one to run the trail. If I'm gonna exit like that, this could be demand stepping in here. Break out to the downside, short squeeze, induce longs around 90. We go long around 90. Want to see this hold and break above 90. We got an FEG 85. We get a hold here, push up. We got a break above 90. target recent highs. Second leg, potential reversal. See how this closes. If this doesn't close, the 5 looks drastic. Maybe want to wait a little bit. Could be downwards break.
Order filled.
Got a break, got a trail. Adjust to S1 to this recent low. Ready to take profit. Taking profit, second leg. Want to see some strength here. Just discovering when demand can step in, break below this upper VWAP. Bearish sentiment for 716, getting a bit of a relief. Could be defensive to the downside. See what this high gets us, what this relief gets us. If we get an outside candle, we could trail break even. Or we could doesn't make sense for there inducement of shorts after the second leg. That bit of a downwards pressure after that relief. More short stepping in. Break even trade. Seeing a break below. Getting ready to close. Get defensive off of 70. Maybe end profit a little bit. Just trail this. Trail this to that high. Getting heavy inducement shorts. Potential break below here. Outside candle. Need an outside one. So like hold to the downside. Break below for more confidence. Nice push. Gonna trail in a profit with these next candles. Getting a nice continuation. Oh, stops might get hit here. Finding a relief. Relief after this break. Potential more relief. Around 58, 60. Still a steady hold off of that FEG. Getting a nice continuation. That's that high. We trail a little bit more. This doesn't tap a little bit downwards pressure. I want to see if this is gonna break us to the downside. And I hold that new low. Feels a bit risky to hold to adjust here. Could get a sweep. Just gonna secure some profits at that point. This next break, I'm gonna take profit. It's gonna sweep me.
Stop filled.
There's a potential to break back above. Got a demand here. I think we broke even for the day. Getting a nice push to the upside.
Order filled. Order filled.
Trusting demand to hold these lows and push high. Gonna trail this one quickly after this accumulation to the upside and then short reversal. So this is where that trade happens at exchange. We get that push, recent highs. Potential trail stop here. I want to see this break above for more momentum. Could be a lot of orders coming in down here. Stops getting hit. Potential stop inducement. Holds. I want to see break above so I could trail. See where this holds at. Not at 72. Around 65 something. I know when to de-risk and if I should get out of this trade. And a bit of selling going on down here. Those are reliefs, could just be a relief last minute. Inducement of longs. Building thesis to the upside. Defensive positioning off 70. Might even dip lower for higher low. 721, looking for a demand to step in here. Whoa, we take profit.
Order filled.
On that.
Order filled.
I'm at one. Break the recent highs. Trail this close. Break even. Trail this close beyond that candle. Might tap. A relief of this upwards move. Just gonna break 88.
Stop filled.
Relief. Pushing to the upside though. Oh, I'm up. Okay. I just gotta get into the groove demoing, and once I'm up, then play some good live trades. Bit of a retracement. Find a new defensive long. Safe footing to the upside. Or this could be a lower high. Head and shoulders off of 300 to the downside. That 5 candle looks like it's going to tap into 300 and push back down to bearish for the day. So this is a bearish retracement. Accumulation of shorts at this area. Push down.
Order filled.
Accumulation of shorts and a quick close. If we don't get whipsawed here, what time is it? 7:23. What news is this? Trump said something. 7:23. Why am I part of this trade right now? I don't know. It's volatile. If it slips to the downside, it's gonna reclaim this area, and I don't know what I was thinking. Getting on this move. I'm gonna get back. Crazy. Should have exited quick. It was a spike to the downside. Heavy shorting going on. Retracement, recumulation, regaining their orders. Steady around 80. There's going to be upwards reclaim, I think, of this. Or we to hold the 80. It's uncertainty. Bad call.
Stop filled.
Okay, so let's see if it happens again. So we get a move to the downside, I guess. Somebody just wants to push this down with so much fervor. That's the quickest 15-second 40-point drop. That's crucial. Could happen again around 300.
Order filled.
I think we found a quick top here. Let's de-risk quickly. Target this bottom. I don't think it's gonna look like that again though. Potentially does. That was the stupidest play. Just the roadmap. Gotta read this a little bit better. Reaccumulation to the downside. Could be a sweep and get stopped out here. These highs are too close, too uncertain for that crazy move. A defensive off of 300. Should be taking profit every time it spikes at 80. Doji to the downside. Get an outside candle here to close beyond this 80. 10-point quick move to the downside, where we get steady downwards pressure. Reaccumulating shorts here. Potential target to 25, 247. More bearish pressure off of 300, then move back up to the upside. Higher lows. Defensive operator shorting here or selling. 32% long on the S&Ps. Nobody's in futures right now. Getting relief of this downwards move. Alpha 90. Looking for a pickup on momentum to the downside. Preparing to take profit. Should not have entered on that downwards move. I thought it was just going to keep on cascading, like it just kept rising, but there's a demand that stepped in at that level, take profit, quick retracement, push, reaccumulation, downwards pressure, upwards relief, downwards pressure, relief, downwards pressure, getting ready to take profit. More shorts and probably targeting 2450. Getting ready to break even here. Free trade, downwards potential to 25, 250. I get a short squeeze, looking for orders at 80. So I want to take profit once we get to 25, 250. Could be taking profit already. I think they're accumulating a bigger move. Uncertain move to the upside, but it looks like we got a big retracement, shorting to recent lows. Potential defensive move. Or they could be defending this VWAP. Steady grind to the downside. I'm gonna close this. Or should I? It's a free trade. Want to see downwards pressure here, but it looks like it could be up.
Order filled.
I'll go long from here. Looks like a bull flag. Break recent highs. There's at least resistance to the downside after that move. Like it's gonna crumble a little bit. 260. 250 is that move worth? That's 50-point move, but we are getting this break to the upside. Inducing longs here, recent highs. There's a push off of 300 aggressively a couple times. There's also breaks above 300 for a double top. This is a nice looking head and shoulders if I haven't seen one.
Order filled.
Maybe just found a better entry. I want to keep this above 300. I want to target this one again. So why did I take some profit off the table just in case? Found a better entry, potentially. Could target 1 for 1. I'm not surviving right now. Just wildly freaking trading these markets. If you trade for an hour scalping, it's crazy. So you have a profit target for the day. Once you reach it, you just survive until you thrive. Don't lose too much, and then you're out, and then you just demo and learn from your mistakes. If you got a cool amount of capital to start with, then that's a good idea too. Are they building this to the upside or the downside?
Stop filled.
See break above.
Order filled. Order filled.
Got a potential to move up here, or we're just going to be ranging. Saw a break above, inducement of longs. It's going to break above. Nice move. Getting ready to take profit. Let's see if I can let this one hit TP with the price discovery to the upside. You want to see weakness into this move. This could be breaking highs though. Built a positioning off of 300. Maybe taking profit up here a little bit. Selling's going on. Want to keep this above 300 for a retest. Inducing longs. Or this could be a fake out to the upside again. It's just too volatile. I'm not with the selling pressure or the buying pressure. I'm with the supply. I'm with everyone here. Taking random trades, I think. Well, I traded the breakout. Keep my stops at this low. Should keep it at this low. Once we get some buying to step in at 95. Push this back up. A little bit bullish for this moment. For this break and continuation. Above recent highs. I see this break above 310. Feel safer. A little bit of a doji. You see break above inducement for highs to recent highs. That's the next build to 2630. Jeez. I thought, I knew what I was doing trading here. But some days they're really, selling comes in out of nowhere, takes the targets out of whack, and you got to get out, take profit a lot sooner. if you're only, that's probably why you only take longs if you're long, or you take shorts if you're short. But within this uncertain market, I think I felt FOMO and took extra trades after that big candle to the upside from this break above 200, 2 to 3, that 100-point move. Felt a little FOMO and then wanted to be part of more trades. I think it started the trades off live and took 2 quick back-to-back losses and got knocked out. So just got to refund that and then get back to surviving to thriving, to freaking lying to surviving to thriving. So I gotta survive. This looks like it's coming back down. Selling, stepping in. Yeah, after this move into the highs, they're still in there. Rebuilt that to the upside. Selling, stepping in. Taking profit. Could be from a low of 250. Just exiting their position here. It looks like a break below. See if we get a hold here. Or we're just gonna get stopped out. We get a break below.
Stop filled.
So now we look bearish. Do we go with the bears here? Stronger to go with the bears.
Order filled.
Let's replace it to that high. We saw a break below. This could be that low too. The next trade led right into the next trade, which is introducement of shorts. The 730 volume dried up on this upwards move. Lots of volume here. $5,000 orders. So at that, nice move to the downside. Targeting these recent lows, maybe a little bit higher, around 60. Got a doji taking profit. Potential second leg to 60. If we don't get a hold off of this 80 level from a big buyer here. This could have been, it's not really a big buyer. Inducement of longs potentially. Bigger move to the downside, and inducement of shorts. After the big move, retrace. Doji move up. Outside candle close on this 5. But then it looks like a freaking bull flag. So market structure is pushing to the upside. So I might want to target this low for a second leg. Potential. Find high if it does give me a high and a push down. I'll get a reversal at this point.
Stop filled.
So I know these are tighter ranges, and I'm almost out for the day. I think my max loss should be 100. Then I demo. Can't be 200. Max loss 100. I'm a fund to 2. Trade MNQ. 1 contract. Try and catch some scalps. Initially, I don't know if my strategy is to scalp or I gotta refine my strategy on how to flip 100. I could trade the MES 1 contract or 2 contracts with 100, but it's just one where I get liquidated at 50. So I need to have 100 or 200 to trade these micros on the MES. I think my strategy's been scalping the first hour just a part of all these trades and all these turns. If I could be part of the bigger moves, but maybe some of the bigger moves that happen, maybe the 100-point moves, 250-point legs, and how would I know? Getting in all lows here, and this looks like it's holding, and it's a pennant around 90. So it's relieved, it's pushed, it's relieved, it's pushed. They're creating sells up here, off and way open, sells. Somehow demand just crazy stepped and pushed it all the way up, selling stop, and there's created a crazy short squeeze or something. Probably catapulted the short squeeze to like 40 and stepped in on this break. Continuation. I guess people were excited to buy today. Got a relief and then push up, relief and then push up. Now we're stagnant to the side. Okay, so today was a strange trading morning. Tried something new. Traded MES this morning a couple times on a live account. Did not do so well, but so down a little bit for the day demo, down 168. I think that was something similar last Monday, but I kept trading, and it was, well, it doesn't matter because it's demo, but some days you lose, some days you win. Just get last Monday it didn't do so well, but the rest of the week it did pretty good. So gotta refine gotta really refine what is my strategy, and then just write that down and answer it, and thoroughly maybe I try and make a video on what my strategy is, so I can know what I'm doing before. So I get better at this every day. Because right now it's like I'm just guessing a little bit. I think it creates uncertainty when you take the bad trades. It's like, am I guessing? But if you take all these trades, let's see how many trades did I take today, and we're down 168. Trade performance for today. I don't know if it did it. Was the last Sunday. This morning. Okay, so I'm down about 2, made 361, lost 550. Long trades. 145. Short trades. So long, I was more right, I think. Yeah. How many trades did I take? 45% win rate. 16 winners and 19 losers. Dang, horrible trading day. Average trades is -5. Average winning trade 22. I think I just got stopped out a lot. I'm learning when to take the good trades. Some people are very selective. I think after this move up, I was just over it. Like, oh snap, I was feeling bullish for the day. Then you got this crazy freaking slingshot to the upside. It was part of the shorting. Okay, so initially did not take a trade until here, or took a couple of MES trades that didn't go so well, and then went to demos, started trading NASDAQ, was getting short here, got stopped out for a real move, continued. Bought here, got stopped out here. That's amazing, huh? Because then I was going to go long from this position. It looks like it's going to go long from here. I got stopped out. Maybe I trailed too quickly, or maybe I got in on short and then got stopped out here. And then it made like a crazy move. That's part of the short. Got stopped out in part of these longs. And sold. Longs. Short. What was I thinking shorting here? I need somehow to connect where the entries and exits. I think they got that on some platforms, but I don't know if they got that on NinjaTrader. But, and then shorted from here, exited, bought from here, exited, bought, reversed. Was I in on this? Short. Since he got stopped out, shorted here, exited, shorted, stopped out, shorted, broke even, break above. It's just chaos after this first initial move. I didn't have enough time to recalibrate myself here. This recent you feel FOMO, you see a move like that and just thinking, dang, that would have been heck of my week if I went in heavy at this low, was protective and bullish around 170. I think could have anticipated at this level, even though you did get a break. How could you take direction after morning? It looks like there's a huge sell-off, and this was, I guess somebody stopped selling and pushed price like crazy. So we're in this high range, consolidating a little bit of movement. Could be consolidating within this range for some time, so we could be looking at lows at 80 and 50. Looks like there's a little bit of downwards pressure. First initial target to 80.
Order filled.
It looks like it's in an uptrend. So this just could be long slips, long inducement, waiting for a break of this brief. I want to take profit. There's more defensive longs here. Going short.
Order filled.
Okay, that's $30 real quick. Let's see if we can make this up. This potentially might continue. Find a low here and we go long off of this 80 level. Or we go long off of here. See if this holds. Credit FEG to the downside.
Order submitted.
Target these highs.
Order filled.
We're gonna keep tight. Stop loss. Reversal here at off 192 and take profit potentially. Inducement of longs. This is gonna stop me out, I think. Building off of 97. Lighter volume to the upside. No reason to short at this point. Just taking profit from that move of the short. Now I'm with the trend to the upside. We get a potential break of these highs. Accumulating longs could be a long squeeze. This could be staying below 300. And it's a nice movement to the upside here. That was a nice up candle. Hold in, hit this level. Gonna break below here. A little bit bearish with this last move. Lots of orders for a move to the upside or relief of these shorts. Not really a demand to the upside right now. 750. Let's see, exit for a dub. It's like a tight range and you could break to the downside until I get a better entry. Or more certainty that we're going to the upside. See a break of these levels, perfect. Potentially hold here for a break of highs. It's been consecutive higher highs. Last three. Taking profit. Hopefully this holds above 97. Inducement of longs. Long squeeze. I want to see this hold above 302. Getting a push above solid close. I want to see this break 310. Continue. Got a break at 310. Potentially take profit here.
Order filled.
Find a better entry. 306. Let's see the push off of 310 for new highs. Took profit. Just gotta go slow and steady. Only take good trades. If I'm not focused, don't take the trade. Kind of want to dig myself out this hole, but I don't know if I can focus on doing that. Okay, so we got push to the upside. See breaking these recent highs. Wait for a pullback and another push to the upside. As it breaks high of the morning, last couple hours, we get a nice hold for a secondary push to the upside on the hour. Sometimes difficult to read these breaks. This could be a good entry for a break. There's not enough demand or a lot of selling at this 25 320 level. Dang, if you were long, huh? That's a good day today. Just riding these longs out. Why was I bearish? The war is messing me up. There can't be any rallies or bull anything in this war. But we're getting all this crazy movement to the upside that's like sneaking in their moves here and there a couple times. They got a move to the downside, a gap down. It kind of confused me how that was going to recover, if it was going to continue to the downside because of the war, but there was a relief. And retail wants to go up anyway, so it just totally ignored fundamentals. Don't want to be too biased on my fundamentals, the geopolitical tensions, and because there's still going to be, I'm going to call this the war rally. There's a war rally today on Monday, 4/13. The war rally. It's a nice move. Completely retrace that gap down. I know people are so sure these gap downs that they retrace, they fill. Yeah, sometimes it works, yeah, in appreciating in highly volatile markets. And gap downs are opportunity for retracements. Okay, so we want to remember that for last time. For next time, I mean. They're seeing highs here, and we got a bounce off of 25.3 potentially if this pulls back. 25.3 to 25.305. See if we do get some sort of trend channel to the upside, relief for these orders here, and continuation to the upside. Steady grind. Yet, maybe I'll sell into 300 and reverse at 3. Huh?
Order filled.
You gotta break below. Let's keep that there. Let's target 3 for 1, 2, 1.5. Or they keep this above. We got FEG to the downside. I don't know why it would be counter trend right now. A warning in my head. Seeing a relief for this downwards movement. It looks like I'm just gonna get, that was a stupid trade and go against the trend. I'm going against the trend. That's crazy. I gotta spend a lot more time repetitively taking good trades. Because when you don't, you feel out of it. Am I reading the markets correctly? Am I anticipating what happens next? But is it what is happening? And on this supposed move to the downside, created FEG, demand quickly stepped in, selling stopped up here, so selling's done. Now they're going to sweep with their buying algos, just going to break these highs. So there's a defensive around 320 or a consolidation, tight range consolidation around 320 until we get a break. But there's no shorting opportunity here, so let me put my target.
Stop filled.
Just getting a quick break of these highs. So you don't go against the trend, because that's selling, because you're relying on the seller to short you down and you're going against the trend. So you're breaking new highs, so it's potentially can go to 400. Breaking the high of the day into 8 o'clock. Down 145.55, not a good trading day. That would be a total of like 3 losses. So 3 losses in a row, or steadily and losing more than. Figure this out. I gotta get, I don't know, maybe I'm just, the weekends are too long. You need practice. I want to be a pro at this already and be profiting and be copying trades and just stacking money in my Porsche and whatever all the rich people do. They're trading profits. So I don't think I'm dumber than the next guy, the next trader. So I know I believe in myself in that aspect. I can learn something and apply what I've learned and get better at something and create a good skill for myself. So I know I can do that. It's just learning how to go about that. And it's the process, the fun part, and the making mistakes and the not knowing, and the will and the drive to go figure it out. Just in the beginning, it just seemed so complicated and confusing. I think I got a whiff of that today trading. You don't get too much experience behind the charts, like what max like 2 to 4 hours a day looking at charts. Like for me, I don't know how much time people are spending studying and getting better at this and demoing, and how long it took them to become profitable. But like this is the start of a push for me, so an endeavor to become profitable, consistently profitable with some real money, and I'm gonna keep funding my account until I do it. And it may take some time and lots of demo in between, but I'm gonna get there. It takes more time than that to piece all the unknowns together. Just should have known to went with this trend on this break. Broke these highs, and then see, broke steadily down, steadily climb up, did a break above, and this crazy push to the upside here. Then retraced, consolidate, break another break above, push below. Been trading around 300, accumulating at 3. Just below 3, 295. $25.1. Where they got a crazy push up 25.3. Interesting trading day today. I feel like I gotta go over this video, see what the heck I was thinking when I was trading and taking the trades. I wasn't completely zeroed in on the trade. I'm kind of going with the flow, like trusting my instincts, but not having enough info on what's gonna happen next to take a sure trade. I gotta be more than 50% sure, yes or no. Gotta be like 75% sure, have enough confidence to take me into the trade. I gotta remember that. I don't want to hold on to my bias, and gotta know when my bias is invalidated. That means I have to have rounded levels that I've chosen, potentially. And I gotta look at charts a little bit longer before I start trading. Get a better narrative for the day, better direction established. I gotta filter some of this noise on the whether it's gonna be a ranging or a trending day. Gotta know that should have known that there was gonna be a sell-off, and the sell-offs do stop, and then demand kicks in while there's this increase in orders and this inducement of shorts, and then creates a squeeze and a push in the bigger operator's direction. I guess there are more buys for the morning. There was more sells for a couple, like 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden you got a big push, and then it's been consolidating to the upside, creating some sort of trend channels, a significant pullback on this 5. Could be a hold above 300 though. Can't believe that shot to 360. There's a hold off of 30. Dang, he just made a crazy move here. Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna go back down to 30, but it made a move from 20 to 60. Short of that move. Could be a hold above here. Looks like a head and shoulders break below this reversal to 300. More of a demand to 300 than 320. Could be a hold and slip, shorts to 300, 306, maybe 310. And this uptrend, 311. Wait for this to tap into 311, and then look for potential longs here. Retracement back up to highs. Could take one more trade. Want to see this? A good impulsive candle to the upside. See if selling is done here. I was kind of distracted this morning. I didn't Yeah, it's a Monday-itis or something. The Monday focus. I gotta focus. Okay, so we're tapping into, maybe we get a bounce off of 306. Bounce of this upper standard deviation VWAP. It's been trending to the upside with some mad corrections though. Could be an inducement alongs here, getting a nice candle. Hope this trades above 320. Gotta push off of 320. Getting out of their orders. I want to see hold around like 15 or 11. Some downwards pressure. You know what? I think I've been trading for too long. I can't do this anymore. It's been about an hour and a half. Mondays. Let me get better though. I gotta have a figure out what my live stream is gonna entail. Like I gotta have like an intro of what I'm doing, an outro, and then what I'm doing. I gotta know what I'm doing for like an hour. And I'm only scalping, so I'm calling the market and reading the moves, considering different confluences. This is just like nobody's in my stream, so it's just like I'm talking to myself, but it does help me talk through what I need to talk through to improve. It's like I'm talking to somebody out there, somebody I could be talking to somebody, so it's pretty cool. Hopefully I get to meet some people who day trade and want to get better and find a community and all that, because I need to know what I'm doing is right, you know what I mean? Like, it is correct. So I gotta start seeing some progress.
Order filled.
Maybe seeing selling stop here. Last trade, target this high. See if it works out. So move my stop here. This low. Let's see if we get a demand to step in here around 25,320. Getting a nice move, break above the last candle. So we got a relief and we got a reversal. We want to see this break above 330, 25,330, and then 25,357. To retrace those highs for the close of this next 5 potentially, or this could be a retracement to the downside. It could be a fake out to the upside. It could be needing to take profits here. Could be more downwards pressure with uncertainty of a demand to the upside. Getting a bit of a slowdown to the upside on the 5. I'm gonna get stopped out. That's a bad play, I guess. You want to send me loosen. Maybe we get a hold here and then we can exit and break even. We gotta start doing that sometimes. The trade isn't in your favor. It looks like maybe you have potential to get out and break even instead of stop getting hit. There's a hold off of 310 and then really push back above. We get a retest of that 310. Slight demand stepping in here. That's good. So they're not shorting at this level. Just sellers. There's no more sellers in the market. And the price just freaking shoots. Sellers are definitely holding up NY open and creating downwards pressure. And you never know when there's a seller that's going to step in at any moment and push price down. So you got to take profit on these upwards movements. You got to consider what that's like to the downside as well as the upside and the nuances between each. So this is breaking highs, breaking recent highs. Potential retracement back up to this high up here. 25,357. Could take profit sooner. Or this could be a head and shoulders. See potential trail here. Probably should have took profit at that high. Could be taking profit at that high. Could be light volume. Could be push up to 25,350. See if we get a nice hold at this level. Start to break even. We get a push above for a free trade. One of these candles. Some more demand here. Save the stop here at 19, just below 20. Potentially take profit on this next leg.
Order filled.
High. Maybe one con here. Maybe find a better entry. So like taking profit, push off of that 335 level. Gotta break above.
Order filled.
And we target these highs again. Just one contract. I gotta get used to just one contract and how much price is looking then. I could trail this a lot sooner. This low. Closing.
Order filled.
Okay, so I could just collect 20, 25 and not lose 50. But that's the risk of keeping close stops, because like scalping and you're risking losing more often than not. If you get momentum wrong and direction wrong, or spike, you get spiked out, or so squeeze that happens. So if everything goes correctly, then you get a nice move, hold the levels, taking profit. This looks like this could break highs here. It's a nice accumulation. Looks like a couple, 1, 2, 3 profit takings. Could be next profit taking at 360. Or retracement at 350. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Down 76.51 for the day. Not as bad. We could call that break even after taking like a gang of trades. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me if you did. I don't know if anybody did or if you watch later on when it's posted. And thank you for watching. And I hope you learned something. And I hope to see you back again. We can get better at this. Maybe we say something in the live chat. If you do, we comment, like the video, subscribe, do all that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.